Yes, we welcome back to another stream on the channel, and this is your Man United versus Bournemouth preview. Also, we're gonna have a bit of talk of January as well. Obviously, January transfer window is open, but yeah, man, we are expecting a few more guests, but only have one today. Actually, not just one, but we are expecting more. So, yeah, man. I mean, Ali, you're gonna get fined again. So this is your three times you're gonna get fined, Ali, mate. Because me and the co-host, we're gonna. No, I'm joking, but big up to Ali who will be joining the stream. But we do have Hardeep. How are you, Hardeep?
Yes, very well, thank you, bro. Looking forward to our new stream of this new year, 2023. A new year, new beginnings. It'll be great for us.
The logo, as you can see on the top right, we are sponsored. Listen, you guys should be usual to hear this, but we are sponsored by Properties Kitchen, man. Big up to Raj as well, man. Great guy. I know him in real life. I met him. He's a great guy. A bit shorter than me, but it's fine. But it's fine. But big up Raj. But yeah, man, listen, check them on Instagram. But if you are East London area, do check them out. And yeah, man, listen, Hardeep, you need to come in, man. You need to come in.
I do. So I think at some point in the coming years, I'll definitely come over to London, East London specifically.
100%. But yeah, man, listen, I think somewhere in this year, guys, on Instagram, there's going to be a nice big photo, like all the calls, maybe visiting Raj. So listen, we all plan something there. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your eyes open, because we're going to plan something this year. Try, obviously, Mani, not him because he lives in India, but people that are London based, we're going to try to do something this year. So listen, keep your eyes peeled. But obviously, before we do talk about my night game, obviously, I didn't talk about him that much, but obviously Pele, the news, I think it was a few days ago that he passed away, age 82. For me, obviously I wasn't old enough to watch it because I'm about to turn 17 in a few months. But for me, I recall him as the GOAT for me. Obviously 3 World Cups. For me, he's an inspirational footballer. Like, people look up to this guy. For me, and yeah, man, for me. The thing is, he was in critical care, so it doesn't surprise me. But because apparently they was already planning his funeral. But yeah, it's sad news for football people. But Hardeep, do you want to give your thoughts on Pele's passing?
I think we're losing Pele. We're losing undoubtedly the GOAT of the game, the GOAT of Brazilian football. And to us, even though we were born after towards his successes, we definitely regard him as one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. With Pele. Fantastic goal scorer, an unbelievable inspiration on European, Brazilian, even South American football. With Pele, he's such an absolute exceptional player, and for him to score over 1,000 goals, that's just a remarkable achievement. And with him losing out him to cancer, life is just so uncertain. Life can be so tragic. We don't know what's going to happen next. And condolences to him and his family and those affected.
100%. Hopefully, we can see. Oh, God. Toby, can we? Oh, there. Wait.
There we are. There we are. No, we're not.
Toby, what's going on with your Wi-Fi? It's fine. But listen, Toby, it's fine. If you maybe try and join on your mobile, maybe it'll be better. So try to do that. But yeah, let's go through the comments first of all. Obviously, guys, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, man. Do subscribe because we're only 5 away from 380. So subscribe. We're trying to get. Listen, we can't say 400, but we're trying to get 500 this year, man. We'll be ambitious, more ambitious than Man United Football Club. But listen, get 500 subscribers, and yeah, man. Listen, also, I don't know I think Raj mentioned it in the comments or something, but I'm just gonna say, Raj did say if we do get 500 by this year. You guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. So listen, just tune in, man. Just tune in and do subscribe because it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So yeah, Hashim, big up, mate. Hope you're doing well. Your team's in the mud, so that's good to see. Ryan, big up. Also, yeah. Sorry about that loss about Huddersfield yesterday, but yeah, listen, here's what it is. Like Luton. Yeah, Luton. It was expected because Luton are doing well in the Championship. So, yeah, man. True Gunner says 4-0 Man United. Okay. Listen, just relax, True Gunner. We've got comments in Ryan, well said, Oris, bro, R.I.P. Pele, and some beautiful tributes to him over the weekend. 100%. I've seen every player's wearing the black armband, so it's good to see that. And yeah, man, for me, R.I.P. Pele, man. R.I.P. Pele. Like, I think Anthony put a shot for him. Like, literally, people look up to him, man. Like Anthony Casemiro, so people do look up to him. So yeah, man. R.I.P. Pele. We've got Waleed. Yes, lads. We got man like Hardeep. I want to hope you had a good New Year and Christmas, bro.
We have, bro. We have absolutely, bro. How about yourself, Horace? How was your Christmas and New Year?
Yeah, man. Listen, it was nice. Obviously, Man United are making us nice as well. So yeah, man, it was good, man. It was good. Obviously, celebrating with the relatives, families. It's always good at this year, but yeah, man, it's been good. Hopefully, 2023 is Man United's year with new owners. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, releases. I repeat, Pele, one of the goats of sport, let alone 100%. Yeah, listen, Toby will try and join back. I'm gonna check if Ali's got back to me because this guy, we need to find him. How deep down we need to find him. Like what, 20 grand? Oh, he just messaged me saying, "Yeah, am I too late? Not my best moment." Hang on. Yeah, you are. But yeah, man. We got still a few more comments saying Ryan says it was his ambassadorial role too off the field that his legacy will always be remembered on. Oh my God. I'm not bringing this comment up, but for the sake of it, Arsenal are winning.
But Edmonton League, I mean, you've actually forgot to spell league as well, but yeah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. But yeah, you could win the league. You could definitely do that.
100%. Yeah, man. Like, literally. Arsenal doing well, but listen, this ain't Arsenal stream release, so no one's talking about that crap team. So yeah, let me share the link on there. But yeah, man, how deep? Before we do talk about the game itself, Romano has come out. The quote was, well, I'm just gonna take it from your page if that's fine. Actually, I got no page, it's fine. Basically, what Romano said is, I'm just going to read all the quotes, if you don't mind, how deep. So he says that conversations are ongoing about Man United sale. The expectation is that Man United will have enough time to prepare for the summer transfer window with new owners. The feeling is that Man United will go for a cheap option this month due to insufficient funds, hence why a bid was submitted for Cody Gakpo. Atletico Madrid will want around 18/90 million for João Felix's loan, with no guarantee that it will become a permanent deal. I would not be surprised if Man United were to try something like that. Oh, on Mikuko. Yeah, listen, he's good, you know. Mikuko's good, so yeah. Literally. Ten Hag might want him. So listen, if Ten Hag can rejuvenate Sebastian Haller, then imagine what he can do with Kuko, man. Only what 18, 19 on deep. So yeah. By the way, Ali is joining now. He just messaged me. So Rashford, mate, hurry up. But yeah, guys. Also, we got how many? We got 4 people watching. As soon as Ali joins us, spam in the comments, late Ali. Spam in the comments, late Ali. So these. How did you on me? So yeah.
You know what to do. You know what to do.
We've got 6 people watching. Spam late Ali as soon as he joins. Fabricio Romano also says, with Chelsea pursuing other targets, they are not expected to make a move for João Felix. Man United and Arsenal are at the moment the 2 most likely Premier League clubs to do a deal with him. If a top club comes in for Memphis to buy, he will be open to joining the project. It's also important to him. Mikuko is a big opportunity for Premier League clubs, Man United included, either this month or in the summer. Barcelona is no longer an option. If Benfica keep Enzo Fernandez past the transfer window, he could be an option for Man United, but there's no chance of any January deal. Talks continue with Chelsea. Felix wants to play in the Premier League and wants to be a starter. I'll just stop there because obviously I don't care about Frimpong and them. But that for me, I've said this to Hardy in the back room. We need to get him. We need to get him 6 months. Go get him for 6 months. And then let's say United win a trophy or get top 4. Actually, both of them. If we get top 4 and win a trophy, Felix, straight after that, he'll go to Atletico Madrid and say, you know what, yeah, the environment's nice. Let me go back to Man United because it makes sense, Hardeep. So what's your thoughts on this thing? Should United get Felix?
You know what? For the past 3 years, so he was actually undoubtedly one of my favourite choices as player. And if we can get João Felix in a more function with players, especially up front, he'll be a great signing for us. He's been wasted at Atletico Madrid. His potential has been deteriorated. And look at the situation between him and Simeone. It's very, very toxic. I think in our environment, in contrast, it will definitely build up his potential, build up his confidence in the Ten Hag. And I think with the right coaching environment, he will definitely improve his qualities going forward. He is essentially what we need. And without disrespect to Martial, he is undoubtedly a good player, very, very consistent, could be quite inconsistent at times, but I think we do need a better forward long term. And we saw him impress the likes of Ronaldo, Cavani. Don't forget about that. We do need investment going forward.
100%, man. Yeah, no, you're right. We do need, we haven't even replaced flipping Cavani, so we just need to get a striker as soon as possible. But for me, I don't know why United are just dragging on this, because Arsenal, they're focused on Mudryk. So clearly, if they want both of them, oh my goodness. But listen, we need to get Felix, man. We need to get Felix, because clearly says that Felix wants to be a starter. He will definitely be a starter for Man United. But I don't know if where we would play him, because whether we trust him as a lone number 9, maybe he plays in Bruno's position. Who knows? But where do you think Felix suits us the most?
I think predominantly as a false 9/striker, even as a second striker in partnership with Martial, and he can definitely depth in Bruno's position, even left wing, perhaps in the right wing. I think with João Felix, he's got the potential to be a very multifunctional forward, playing a variety of positions, and with his quality going forward, with his ability to actually regain hold of the ball, be competent in our possession, we're going to get a great player who can actually potentially thrive in a variety of positions and excel in and out of the box. He's such a great player.
No, 100%, man. Like, I see him as a Ten player as well, because Ten likes those players that have the tricks, that have the skills. So for me, he's definitely a Ten player. We've got a few comments here. Ryan says, the problem is everyone wants a quality centre forward. They are hard to find.
If you scout correctly, such as maybe in South America or in Europe, there's definitely certain great qualities out there. Absolutely. I do agree, though. Especially with Haaland going to City.
Yeah, he went to the wrong club. I don't know if Felix has the physicality for that. Nah, I disagree with that, man, because I think every rival said the same thing about Lisandro Martinez. So this physicality thing, I don't agree with. I think Felix, listen, he can still dream, because he can bulk up, man. Listen, he can. We do have gyms, so the players. Like, if you look at, I don't know, like Amad Diallo, yeah, people said the physicality, but he can do gym more. I mean, no, because we do have certain stuff for people that if they want to bulk up, or if they want to get stronger, then we do have that in our Old Trafford. So for me, I don't think physicality is the problem, but I think it's whether we trust him as a lone number 9. But who knows? We got a comment saying, I think Osimhen should be who you're going for.
Oh, too expensive as well. I mean, on this regime we're getting, perhaps under the salaries we could do, predominantly excluding the sports margin issues. I think he'd be a real option, though. I wouldn't rule out Harry Kane, though, as well. If we do get him, if we do invest in him, that'll be a huge risk. You know, with Ores, the thing is with Kane, if we do get him, he's such a huge risk, though. Why would we get a prominent player like that? No disrespect, fantastic player. Injury-prone striker nonetheless.
Yeah, man. And for me, I don't want Kane. I'm sick and tired with United getting flipping old people, man. Why can't we just get a long-term striker, man? Because we haven't had that in a while, man. And for me, listen, there's Mukoko out there. There's obviously Osimhen there, or Felix. Like, there's so many young strikers that, man, should be going for. But if we do get Kane, I'm sick and tired. Like, I won't be surprised, man. I'm just sick and tired, man. I don't want Kane. I want a young striker that has a bright future in him. Someone like a João Felix. But it all depends on Ten Hag, because you never know. You might have other different names that fans are not expecting with. But it all depends on who Ten Hag wants. With Felix, though, he's going to be very pricey, though.
Yeah. On a 6-month loan deal with an obligation to buy, that would be a really good deal, I think. With its valuation currently, it's over £100 million, around about €150 thereabouts.
I don't think we'll get him for 100 million, to be fair. I think it's a load of crap, to be fair, because as I said, if we do get top 4 and win a trophy and Toby is here, big up Toby. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
It's a bit low, so do you mind speaking up a bit? It's a bit low.
Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
So how you doing,
I'm
Toby?
having
You right?
connection. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. It's just I'm trying to battle my Wi-Fi connection. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's fine. You're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But big up for joining, Toby. But now we're just talking about João Felix and stuff. Toby, do you want João Felix in this January transfer window?
Personally, I think, in my opinion, he's a good player, but considering a lot of factors, the orthodox number nine that we need, you see the right solution. I probably don't think so. Most of us are actually in love with João Felix based on we know his quality. We know he's good at dribbling. He has pace. He's good at taking on defenders, taking on players, and all of that. So we all know that.
Toby, man, what's up?
But talking about
Oh, come on, please work, please work, please work, please work.
No, Toby,
natural
what's going
nine,
on?
because their similarities, should be told, we have
Come on. Now that's working.
What's going on? Yeah, Toby, I'll let you sort out your Wi-Fi again. I don't know what's going on, but I think what Toby's trying to say is he definitely wants Felix. He definitely wants him, and I think all United fans really do want him. And just seeing all these posts, listen, give me Felix. I'll write in the comment. I already put in the comment. Give me Felix, man. Even though Mukuko's a good player, but I want Felix, man. Any quality centre forward, you're gonna be paying over the odds, especially. Yeah, in January, yeah. And especially with United, mate, we give out huge wages to players, man. So there's still an issue with United around there. Big up, I think he's a new guy, so if you're new, make sure you subscribe. There's a good player in Saudi Arabia, the team of Ronaldo, number 90 for Talisca. Toby, are you back? Oh, thank you. Let me just message Ali, see what it is. But yeah, Mackey's Wi-Fi, Toby. Nah, he's got Nando's Wi-Fi. He's got Hardeep's favorite restaurant Wi-Fi. So
Well,
yeah,
that's what
man, 100%. Oh, hang on. I saw him moving.
please work. No.
What's going on? I can't even see his black screen, so I can't
Yeah,
see.
it's quite dark for some reason.
Yeah, Toby. Oh, he's moving in the backstage, but he keeps freezing. So Toby, leave in and out, Toby. But yeah, man. But yeah, where do you think he'll go in general, João Felix? Because obviously, Ronaldo did mention about Arsenal. We need to hope that Arsenal do not get him. But in your opinion, where does he go?
You know what? I think to add this reference, really, I could see him go to Arsenal. However, if we show intent and pay wages, he could potentially go to us. So, in my perspective, I'd say United.
Yeah, guys, you know what to do in the comments. Spam
Hey,
hashtag
bro,
next
big up, mate.
Ali.
Big up.
My bad.
How you doing,
my
Ali?
bad.
How you doing, Ali? You alright?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Obviously, we're talking about João Felix. Obviously, you haven't met him before. This is Hardeep. Hardeep, do you want to introduce yourself to Ali?
Yes, Ali, mate. You know who I am. I am one of the co-hosts. Harder. Pleasure to meet you, mate. Pleasure to meet you, mate. I've been watching you on Nora Talks Football. You're doing really well, mate. Keep it up, though.
Thank you. All right. I get it, man.
Keep going, spam the comments. But yeah. Why, Laurie? Just lift your laptop down so you can show the club badge to Ali. So yeah, he's a United fan.
United fan as well.
Right.
He's got is it the AIG sponsorship as well? Come on, Hardeep. But
Well, sponsorship.
100%. 100%. Toby, I don't know what's going on. Let me try that. Toby is fine. Try Wi-Fi out. Ali, João Felix, do you want him? Has he frozen out as well?
No, I'm back now. No, I want João Felix. I think because he can play anywhere as well. He's not an out-and-out striker. If Martial's not playing well, he'll play striker. If Rashford's not playing well, he'll play left wing, right wing, wherever you need him to play. So I think that versatility is something that we need it, and it's something we don't really have.
100%. Must be cold where you're from because you haven't got a jacket.
Yeah, it is pretty cold.
So. Yeah, man. Obviously, I don't know how you're not cold. You only got a shirt. Must be freezing.
He's firming it.
You know what? The temperature in the house is pretty decent. It's more than reasonable, but it's good though. It's good.
But yeah, man. So obviously the main topic. Man United are back, guys. Tomorrow, Bournemouth, the Cherries. Should be comfortable win, really. We need to listen. Man City, where are you? The fans. Man City, where are you? Because you're dropping points to who? Everton. The same club that we thrashed them out at Goodison Park. The same club that manages Fatty Lampard. How are you struggling against Everton? And also, Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. Hey, Tottenham, they're Conte, mate. On a serious note, if they lose, because they got Palace next, if they lose, Conte is walking out. I hope you guys realize Conte is walking out if they lose to Palace. So, hard dick, man. Talk to me, Man United, Bournemouth. What's going to happen?
That's been 3 points, undoubtedly. No doubt about it. I mean, the thing is, with Bournemouth, they're 15th in the Premier League with around 16 points thereabouts. And I think for us, it's going to be a routine win. We got to actually overload them in the penalty box, overload them in midfield. We got to be really, really technical in our possession. If we can keep hold of the ball and dominate for 90 minutes, we've got to be clinical in front of goal. Martial, he has to be clinical. He needs to step up. Rashford, his form, it's been absolutely amazing currently. Even with Anthony as well. I've been seeing a lot of fans doubting his ability.
I don't understand the criticism for Anthony, man, because he's a young kid. Obviously, the price tag 80-something million, and yeah, man. Like for me, yes, he's not getting the goal contributions, but his link-up play is fantastic with Anthony. It's just the right back, man, because Wan-Bissaka, mate, he's been playing good, but his attacking, I don't know if for him, if it's illegal for him to flip an attack, but I don't know with Wan-Bissaka, man. But yeah, we just need that lot as soon as possible, as soon as back. And yeah, man, I've seen news that apparently Dalot's back anyways in training. Don't worry, Scott McSauce apparently. That's what people call him. Apparently he's back in training. So, but nah, Ali, man, what's happening tomorrow? We're winning. We're dropping points. Are we going to be Man City?
I think we're winning. I think we're going up to third by the end of tomorrow. 4-1, something like that. It's routine. We're going to win it. I think Anthony is going to score tomorrow. Before anyone says anything, I think tomorrow is the night where he will shut all of you up, because for some reason there's a lot of Anthony hate from our own fans. Yeah, so 100%. I think tomorrow he's going to silence every one of you.
100%. As you can see, I've changed the pin message. The pin message on the live chat is spam #Ali late people. So I've just changed the pin message. So please spam that. We've got comments saying poor Conte. I mean, there is completely no structure, vision, or mission. Yeah, listen. I think I've discussed that yesterday on my show. Listen, Adad has literally he had a rant. So yeah, listen, that's what happens, man. I mean, I feel bad for Tottenham Football Club. I honestly feel bad for them because their owners, Levy and Enid, they don't they're Glazers 2.0. They don't give a shit about Tottenham. Like Levy, they appoint Mourinho, sack him, appoint Pochettino, sack him, appoint Nunes, sack him. And appoint Conte. What's gonna happen after that? They're gonna sack him, and who they're gonna get? I don't know.
Pochettino again? I mean, I wouldn't rule Pochettino again, though.
You know what? They could get the sporting manager, maybe.
But it's getting to the point where their board is worse than ours, and ours is pretty bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, I was top 4. Listen, I want to save that. I'm gonna save that for later in the show. I want to save that because I already know my predictions. All these not happening. Come on, man. I need someone. To back me. Come on, title race. But I'm joking. Anthony has to know. Yeah, I think he's obviously joking. No manager could work effectively with him. Exactly, man. That's why I don't understand that. Levy, I know this, guys. I do apologize. This is meant to be a Man United show, but with Tottenham, I don't know, man. Levy is just flipping. He's more incompetent than Ed Woodward, man. But yeah, man. Like, I don't know.
The thing is, I think with Tottenham as well, if they can have it overall structurally both on and off pitch, I think they'll be really, really competitive sports. And I think with their stadium, it's got the potential to be one of the best in Europe. And if you look at the support going forward, it's absolutely impeccable. But with Conte, he's short-term manager. He wants to win right now, and Tottenham they don't really meet his capabilities.
100%. Let's go through the comments again. Anthony needs to do the basics and stop the. Right.
You've got to appreciate the player that he is. That's just what he is.
Listen, we call football the beautiful game, but then people get flipping angry. Not you, Ryan, but I seen like, what was it? Rival fans. I think it's the Europa League game that Anthony did that scoop thing. People are going on to him like, what the hell, man? Just let him do what he wants. Listen, I've already explained it. Anthony needs to stop doing it when we're drawing or whether we're losing. If we're winning and he does that, I do not have an issue. But when he does that, and if we're either drawing, losing, cut it out, mate. Just cut it out. For me, listen, Anthony, I rate him, man. And we will talk about another winger. You guys should know him. That's in the individual program, but we will talk about him, don't worry. Top four. Okay, I'll just say it for you. Because you keep asking me this. United are winning the league. How about that? United are winning the league.
Mate, if it happens, I've already said I'll shave my. I'll get the 10 on.
Yes. And Hardy
I'll show my hair as well. Unfortunately, there's firm over. It needs to go.
Are you sure?
You sure?
If
we do win the league this year somehow, I think we'll have to do it.
We'll do it together. Yeah, we'll do it together.
Yeah,
okay. Listen. Okay. On that. Obviously, listen. I know it's too high for Ten Hag, but listen. I'm not saying if Ten Hag doesn't win it, you should get sacked. I'm not saying that, mate. But second, I think probably be Arsenal or
City.
See, I don't say City for me. I don't know, man, with City, man, but they could. Third, I'm gonna go. Who did I say third again?
Like Chelsea.
Newcastle.
No, it was Tottenham, something like that.
I said Tottenham, yeah. Tottenham third. Fourth, Chelsea. But yeah, man, that's my top four. Listen, if we don't win the league, then that's fine. I'm not saying that we should win the league, but who knows? Because all I'm saying, next month, people are gonna be flirting with United because I do think we'll beat City at home and we'll beat Arsenal away. So
I hope so.
Guys, come on, man. We're Old Trafford against flipping City, man. Why? For me, I've already said it. Count that Brentford game off. We'll go undefeated at Old Trafford this season. Mark my words.
But you never know with these players, Horace. I mean, these players are quite inconsistent. You don't know what to expect from them. I mean, if we can beat City,
I agree. Hardy, I do agree. But I'm just saying the way Ten Hag has created this atmosphere. It's for me. You can't say anything more. But listen, I do understand, man. These players, I'm still 50-50 on Luke Shaw, by the way. He's playing well. He's playing fantastic. Do not get me wrong. But this guy always does this. He's been out of the club for 8 years. He has good games, good rough patches, and then after that, he's nowhere. He's nowhere. So Luke Shaw, listen, don't want to be too negative before people calling me negative in the comments saying, "Oh, it's this and that." But no, man. For me, this is the same thing with Rashford. He's playing well. I like him. When he plays well, I do like him as a player. But with Rashford, the main issue with Rashford is consistency for him. He has to be consistent. And yeah, man, he will change my words, my opinions on him. But he is playing well with Rashford. He is playing well.
Guys, I've actually got a question for you. Ali, starting off for you. With Rashford, do you think he has the potential to become world class?
I do. I think it was under Solskjaer. I think the first season where he'd keep rescuing him, he'd keep scoring the goals. And he got injured and then up and down. But I think Rashford, he's got the mindset. He's not like other players where it's like off the pitch is more important. He knows what he needs to focus on. He's got the talent. And I think right now, especially, he's delivering. So if he keeps doing that, Ten Hag trusts him, all of that, I think, there's a lot of potential for him to be better than most wingers that we've had in the league.
Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. How about yourself, Boris?
With Rashford, I do think so. Because with Ten Hag, I do trust in Ten Hag. I do trust Ten Hag to do what he wants. But yeah, listen, Rashford for me, he has to keep up. I like Rashford. The way he's playing right now, I like him because he's the reason why we beat Wolves. So he has to keep it up. Rashford, keep it up. And yeah, man, listen, who knows what can happen? Ryan says this will be a convincing win for United. 4-0 is my prediction. Let's hope so. There we go. We do one.
Yeah, you know, one thing I wanted to ask on the show, I don't know if you talked about it, is what do you think of Ten Hag taking control of the under-23s or 21s?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And this is why I said, I'm not even joking, by the way. You guys can laugh, but I said he's going to be our next big thing with Ten Hag, man. For me, he's come out and said quotes. He's already said he did this for Ajax because he wants to produce talent. So he even said, I saw a quote, he watches the under-9s. When he doesn't even stay at home. He watches, after when United finish, he stays and watches the under-9s. For me, that's someone who cares about flipping football club. But how deep? Obviously, I think, Ali, do you want to ask how deep? Because first, or do you want to? Yeah, how deep you can go first?
I'll go first, yeah. Sure, yeah, I'll go first. I mean, you know what? I'm actually really excited to see this news. I mean, the thing is with Ten Hag, he's definitely really obsessed with winning, and to him, to be really meticulous on off pitch, especially when you actually look at talent as well. I think we've got the potential of a great manager going forward. He'll definitely be a huge influence going forward, and with a structural overhaul and long term, he'll be really impactful.
100%. Listen, I'm just going to copy what Hardy basically said. For me, what he's doing right now is nice. Apparently, he makes the selections as well for under 23s. Like he's one that comes with the selections, who plays, who not. So, listen, he's doing well, man. Listen, I just can't believe the amount of academy talents that we're going to get. Because for me, look at Ajax, man. There's so many. For me, I think Ajax had under 10, they had one of probably the best academies.
Probably the best, yeah.
In the world. Look at the academies, like, I know talking about Van der Beek, but they had Van der Beek, obviously the Lit. So they're talent. Their academy.
Frankie de Jong as well.
Okay, Hardy, let's not mention him, please. But yeah, we're still linked to him. But no surprise, we're still linked to Frankie de Jong. But yeah, man, obviously I'm joking, but Frankie de Jong, man, him, and yeah, man, listen, who knows? We can have especially with that new ownership. Listen, look at City, man. Their academy is like they already got a right back playing for City. I've got his name. So yeah, man. Listen, yes, him. Listen, who knows, man? Especially if we get Saudis, mate.
Oh, if we get them, I think it's over.
Think so?
I think it will be.
You know what? I think it took City 10 years to get where they are. It will take us 5.
Yeah. Well, this is what literally Ralph Ragnick said, basically. So he said it doesn't need to take. What did he say? It doesn't need to take 5 years, 4 years. He said it can take 1 to 2 years if everything goes well. But don't worry, guys. Apparently, Ralph Ragnick was too toxic for the club. This and that. So listen, all this rubbish United fans said, you can go, you can do yourself. But yeah, let's go through the comments. There's 2 minutes. I'll scroll up because I think I missed some. It's like United between 2013 and 2021 with United. The best manager for United in that time frame was Michael Carrick. Yeah, there's a time and a place to do it though. Or I'll get the Ten Hag as well if you know. Oh my goodness, guys, man, what's going on? Back the manager.
I'll get the Ten Hag. I'll happily get it. If we win the league, I'll do it happily.
I think we're gonna win Carabao Cup as well. I think Carabao Cup. Listen,
we could do that.
Yeah.
For me, listen, we've got our next fixtures: Bournemouth, Everton, Charlton Athletic. Obviously, for me, I expect Ten Hag to go strong against Everton, Charlton Athletic because he's not like Ollie that rotates. I think you know what? It's cup competition. Let's rotate. No, Ten Hag, mate. He's come out in press conference. He's come out in an interview saying it's a cup competition. I take every game seriously. So this is why. Hence why I play a strong team. So, mate, there's no rotation here. So, well, he could rotate with the keepers. Could play Heaton. He could play. What was it? Bishop Sharp, or
Bishop as well.
Nathan Bishop. So yeah, man. Listen, the bruv got goodbye, mate. Go back to Newcastle.
What full sign?
Absolute tosser, mate. He's a tosser, man. This guy, there's a picture how they be going around that own goal. He almost can see. Oh, listen, get him out, mate. Let's get him out. Let's go through the comments. Ryan says United win the league. Rubbish. Listen, man, back the club, innit? Back the manager, man. We come in the league. You'll definitely get top four for me, and I think you have a chance of winning the league, and I do, and I hope you do because I can't stand us. Listen, we can relate, man. We can't stand Arsenal fans, Joe and more. But yeah, man, we just can't stand them. We just can't. Especially C. I mean, listen, forget C, mate. They're dropping points to Everton, so yeah. I think we will beat C 2-0 and Arsenal 1-0. Rashford to get all three. Listen. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm just confident at City, man. I don't know. You guys can be nervous all you want. But I'm confident, man. We got 10 Hag. Is that with Trafford?
You know, if we beat City, then Martial's going to drop a masterclass. It's just one of the things.
But that's Hardeep's.
We can hope, though. We can hope.
Critic player. Hardeep likes to call Martial out when he has a bad play. But when it's Ronaldo, don't worry. He's still a legend. He's still in it, Hardeep.
He's even got the shirt on, man. Come on. It's part of it all.
Hardeep use the goal. Hardeep use the goal.
In my perspective, Ronaldo, but respectfully, even if people do say Messi, I do respect that, but Ronaldo for me.
Cool. Orest Wells Martinez. Oh no, for me, Ten Hag today, he needs to work on this. I think what was it, legs or I don't know. So
He needs to get match fit or something.
Fitness. Yeah. So don't worry, I think he will play tomorrow, and he should.
He'll
play
come straight
tomorrow,
back in,
but
100%.
He'll come straight back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ten Hag, this is what he does with flipping. What did he do with Anthony straight in? So we'll do that. We'll do that with Martinez. No Tony for Brentford's Liverpool. Listen, as I said, yeah, I think. Was
he been suspended or is he injured?
Is he injured?
He's injured. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Let's hopefully see if Toby's internet is fine.
We hope he is working right now.
Toby is fine now.
Finally.
Yeah, bro.
All right, let's go through the comments. But big up Toby.
I hope it doesn't cut off. Like I've been working.
Yeah, man. Listen, you got Glazer's Wi-Fi there, mate.
Yeah.
Toby, you got Glazer's Wi-Fi, man. And you got Old Trafford Wi-Fi as well. Because listen, our Wi-Fi connection at Old Trafford, mate.
Yeah.
I've heard reviews about it. I've heard it's shite. But yeah, man. Listen, here's what it is. Listen, our roof is still leaking, so let's not joke around. Our roof is still leaking, and that's why he needs an upgrade. Rashford is on fire right now, and long may it continue. He has definitely got potential to be world class. You could argue he is world class right now with the form he's showing. Yeah, you could say so. Is that the 08-09 jersey Hardeep?
0708. That's it.
Yeah, Ben, you got
0708.
Switch around, mate. Switch around. Can we have your lineups for the game? Yeah, we will touch on that. Don't worry, we will touch on that lineups. Yeah. United 3-1. Big up Kenny, mate. Hope you're doing well. We've got a lineup from Listen, Ben. It's too early. But we'll get our lineups. But I just want to talk about two players. Toby, I'll start with you. One of them is Christian Eriksen. For me, I did not like the way he played against Wolverhampton. I don't know if you guys agree on that, but Toby, what's your thoughts on Eriksen so far? If he's back.
Give him a moment.
Toby, can you hear me? Oh, he's frozen. Cool. Anyways, Ali, get on to you because what happened there. Eriksen, it's just me, but I just didn't like the way he played against Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I think the thing with Eriksen, I think I said this before, is that he's really good at home. And then for some reason away from home, I don't know what it is, but he's not as... We don't have the bite in midfield. And I think... this is unpopular, but I'd rather have Eriksen than Fernandes. If we drop one of them, I would rather we have Eriksen in that 10 position. But yeah, I think Eriksen's he's crucial because that link between the defense and the attack it's really make sure that we play fluid, and he's crucial. It's still amazing that we got him on a free, and for me, he's got to keep playing. It's just whether we can find a way to dominate games because against Wolves we played our strongest team, barring Rashford. But we still it was still tight.
Yeah, man, 100%. Obviously, if anyone cares about Brentford Liverpool, I'll just read you out the lineup. So Brentford, David Raya, Zanka, Ethan Pinnock, Ben Mee, Rico Henry, Janelt, Norgard, Jensen. They got Rasmus something, Mbemo and Wissa. So no Tony there. For Liverpool, Chamberlain, Nunes, Salah, Harvey Elliott, Fabinho, Thiago, Simicast, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent. And Alisson, is Toby back? Yeah, he is. Toby, you back?
Is he going to work? Is he going to work?
All right. Hardeep, what's your opinions on Ericsson so far? Like, for me, I can understand maybe he's too fatigued, but Hardeep, what's your overall thoughts on Ericsson so far?
I think personally with Ericsson, I think being overly fatigued could be a really, really huge factor here. He's definitely a crucial part to our system in how we actually progress from defence to attack. And I think with Ericsson, he does definitely be that rotation. Perhaps if you rotate him with Fred or even McTominay, we had to have that much more intensity in midfield, much more consistency. And I think with Ericsson, having him as 10 and rotating with Bruno, that would be really, really crucial going forward. I think if you had Donny van der Beek as well, Van der Beek needs game time as well. I think we do need to actually rotate a bit more, build up fitness into our players, build up their match sharpness, build up the mentality going forward. And I think with Ericsson, I'm not worried about him. It's just over fatigueness.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Toby, are you back? Yeah, he's definitely got Old Trafford Wi-Fi. Let's go for the...
Also, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there is definitely a reason why Ericsson wanted Frankie de Jong as well. He wanted him as the pivot player in the pivot as well. I think he wanted Frankie de Jong in addition to Casemiro. If we had both players there, I think Ericsson he'll be in the Bruno position.
Toby, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
Oh, perfect. Well, big up Toby for joining. Let's go through the comments and then Toby, I'll get you off. I'll get onto you. Ericsson is a liability against a team that will attack us at Brentford away and Wolves away. We've got comments saying Ericsson had an off game, but he is a crucial part of this side. He delivers more often than not. Bonner says Huddersfield Town. Do you think? Okay, yeah, that's not for us. Yes, Zanka is in the starting 11 for Brentford and exterior. Yes, Oris, big up onto the ball, man. Big up yourself, up doing well. But yeah, man, big up for tuning in. Make sure you guys smash the likes. We've got 15 likes. Let's try and get 20. And yeah, man, we've got comments saying, yeah, we definitely will take David Wanga back down the road. Anything that idiot we haven't tried. Okay, is Toby frozen? I think Toby, you there?
Yeah, he's frozen again.
But yeah, Toby try. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, Hardeep, another player, and then we'll get on to lineups. Jadon Sancho. He was pictured arriving at Carrington today. For me, it's I still see him playing him, man. I still see him playing Sancho, but do you think Ten Hag can rejuvenate him?
Yes, absolutely. No question about it. If it was Sancho, he's been affected by fitness issues, even psychological issues, even personal issues off the pitch. With Sancho, it's all about building his consistency, match sharpness, and when he's on form, he's a very, very, very frightening player to play against, especially against low block. We do need him desperately, and he'll be really impactful for us in the second half of the season.
Yeah. When do you think he'll be back in the squad? Because we've got comments saying that Ben doesn't think he will be in the squad until Arsenal game. Do you agree with that, Hardy, or do you disagree?
I think maybe by City he could be back. However, maybe by Arsenal, perhaps so.
Yeah, this comment, yeah, that is facts. I do agree with that. If Ten Hag can rejuvenate Rashford, I truly believe he can rejuvenate Sancho 100%. Literally, we literally got Rashford here. So Rashford, mate, is your teammate Sancho gonna rejuvenate himself and stop drinking the mic? Listen, for me, I've caught Sancho. Like, I know he's deleted all of his Instagram posts, but in some of his posts, if you zoom in into what he's drinking, yeah, it's either Magnums or some other stuff. But listen, he needs to chill out with that, because if people are old enough and know what Magnum is, like, it makes you flipping go high. So listen, he needs to chill out, mate. Because listen, I understand. Listen, I'm not getting on him because he's a human being at the end of the day. But It's just that he does it before flipping match days. I'm seeing players going out to party, but surely I think Eric Ten Hag has put rules out there anyways. So I don't think Sancho will be doing it anymore. But Ali, man, sorry, Rashford, is your teammate Sancho going to be back to his form in Dortmund?
I hope so, because I think, I hope so. I haven't heard much from him.
Yeah, man. Ryan says I always speak thanks. Yeah. Ten Hag didn't rejuvenate Rashford. Gareth. No, man. No. Southgate did not rejuvenate him, mate. But yeah, for me, I still see a player Sancho. I don't get the hate. Like, for me, I see United fans, they want him gone.
The thing, Sancho. What do you think of him? Where do you give up?
He's a good player, man. I honestly think he's better than Anthony.
Yeah, there's something there. I think, was it? He used to play on the
I
right.
think with Sancho and Anthony, Sancho can take on his man. Anthony, don't know, man. I think he's a bit afraid. He likes to do those tricks, but I think Sancho, one-on-one, is brilliant. One-on-one takes. I think he can take on his man.
100, yeah, exactly. We need him back. Yeah. We need him as an option.
Yeah, 100%. But I'll just wait until how it comes back, and then we're gonna get to starting 11. Sancho is one of my favorite players. 2 times a day. Sandro, I mean, not Sancho. Hardy, do you prefer Anthony or Sancho in your opinion?
I prefer both. Both are really good players.
Pick one, not more Hardy.
I'd say potential-wise, maybe Sancho. Although with Anthony, there's definitely another exception with there. I mean, he's another great talent as well. So for me, I'd say Sancho.
Yeah, 100%. Got a few requests. Hang on a sec. But yeah, man. What we're saying there, fans can be cruel and all this. Listen, I do not get it, man. But United fans that are calling out Sancho, they're not United fans. If they give him a United player hate or racist comments, they are not United fans, because you do not do that to. We have to remember he's a normal human being. I know he's deleted all of his Instagram posts, and I think he only has one post of him in a Dortmund shirt. So I don't know, like, what's going on here. A minute. But yeah, man, let's do the lineups. Guys. Hardeep, your lineup against the Cherries tomorrow.
In my perspective, I'd say it will be De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, maybe Deloitte if he's fit. I think Ten Hag will sit definitely stick with right team's section. So I'd say Ada would be for the right centre back. I think it'll be with Varane most likely. Left centre back, Martinez. I think Martinez will be back in my perspective. Although Shaw could keep his place in contention. Maybe for left back, I'd say Shaw as well. Midfield will be interesting. Will he play Johnny? Will he play Fred? Will he play McTominay? I think it will be the same midfield in comparison to Wolves. So it will be Casemiro, Bruno, Eriksen, and the front three. I think it will be Martial, Rashford, and Anthony.
100%. Ali, do you see yourself starting?
I agree. I think, De Gea in goal. I think fullbacks are going to be Wan-Bissaka and Shaw. I think Martinez comes back with Varane. Midfield, same as Wolves. And attack, same front three, Rashford, Anthony, and Martial. We should win it. I think it should be a routine win. 4-1, 3-1. It shouldn't be difficult.
I just seen something which breaks my flipping heart, but breaking Enzo Fernandez has a contractual agreement with Chelsea. His environment is waiting for Benfica and Chelsea to agree on the payment method. The sale will be around 120 million. It will be resolved in the coming hours. So this breaks my heart.
Potter doesn't know how to use him. I'm not concerned. If Potter's still with Chelsea, I'm not concerned, because that guy cannot use players for his life.
Listen, I'm a better manager than Potter, mate.
Potter is atrocious.
Yeah, man.
Expelliarmus, mate. No manager with West Ham right now, mate.
Also, Rashford, next time, Rashford, have your flipping alarm on, mate.
Yeah, I'll feel it.
Don't oversleep, mate. Don't oversleep. But now, obviously, going back to that, Hardeep, I'm going to go to you first. There's a lot of criticism for Ten Hag for doing this. But for me, if you're late to a meeting, you get dropped. It's simple as that. But then people are saying, Rashford's our best player, so why is he getting dropped? But Hardeep, whose side are you on? Because for me, if you're late to a meeting, there needs to be rules applied. So, Rashford came out and said, I understand it, and I won't do it next time. So, Hardeep, do you agree with Ten Hag doing this?
100%, 100%. I mean, if you're bigger than the club, you should be bigger than a manager as well. So unless you're signing with Ten Hag here, we do need discipline at football club, and we do need the right course to play. So if you look at remember 3 years ago under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he allowed these things to happen unexpectedly and behind the scenes. And with Ten Hag, we've got a disciplinarian who is obsessed with disciplining his players, who is obsessed with implementing the right style of play into them. And I think with Ten Hag, should always side with manager, no matter what.
Yeah, man. And Rashford, yourself, do you agree with your own manager dropping you?
Yeah, I overslept, man. It happens, and I couldn't play against Wolves. I was heartbroken, but no, I think Ten Hag loves Rashford as well. He loves me, so
Yeah, he does.
yeah. It's more just instilling the values. I don't think it was it's just like for show, innit?
It's all about right morals, right morals.
Yeah.
So after when I go through the comments, I'm going to talk about a stat that I saw. And this stat is flipping amazing. So I was talking about this. Ben says Anthony is too one-dimensional. He doesn't use his right foot. He's always looking for the cut in the shoe like a certain. Yeah, Robin. For me, that's a good comparison. But he needs to do the simple things first. 100%. Is Toby back? Yes, he.
Oh, is he?
Toby, are you back?
Oh.
He's back on the Old Trafford Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, that's the Old Trafford Wi-Fi.
But listen, it's all happy now because Hardy managed to fix his light. No more darkness, Hardy. Hey, Robbie, you're back, man. Can you hear us?
Connection problem.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Listen, you don't need to jump back if you want. You can watch via comments, and next time we'll sort out a stream. Toby, maybe just talk to him. But yeah, if you want to go through the comments, well, I'll talk to Toby in the private chat. That's fine. Oh no, Toby's left. For fuck's sake. All right, it's fine. What's happening? Toby, you can read out our comments if you want. It's just going up. I think.
Right. I think Shaw may have a centre back as Martinez may not be ready to play. I think we're sure he might play there, but I think he might be rotated back to left back. Absolutely. Yeah, Potter's absolutely.
Yeah, Potter. I was reading something. Is Frankie coming to United? I heard that he was prepared or something to come.
Yeah, it's by a Spanish publication. I think they're probably around about tier 3, tier 4. Is it Fuchas, something like that?
Yeah, the source wasn't amazing, but
absolutely poor. I think that might happen. You never know.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
The correct decision and credit to Eric Ten Hag. Do you remember when Ole criticised Rashford for caring more about outside of football than actual football? Oh yeah.
That guy was weak.
I remember Oli actually apologized to thing. So listen, Oli was for me. Listen, I do not want to talk about him because listen, we need to go into the future now. But obviously, with under Oli, man, there was too much player power, man. This is why we need to give Ten Hag credit what the rules he's implementing. Because I'm sick and tired with these agendas that United fans have. We had player power. We're on the Ragnick, on the Oli. So why are we not giving manager some credit? Because if you have the balls to drop one of your best players on form, then it just shows that we have a manager that's not afraid to anything. So I don't understand with it's standard procedures because it isn't, because you're dropping one of your best players, and I don't think we've had that as a manager that does that, because Oli, mate, had his favouritism and United fans had enough of him. With Ten Hag, there's no favouritism. If you're late to a meeting, or if you're doing something stupid, if you're talking about Ten Hag as a manager, then you're out. And then, I think Ten Hag still needs to sort out the leaks, because there's still flipping leaks going around. And
Cough, Maguire. Cough, Maguire.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of the leaks, man.
Are we still getting leaks?
Yeah, there's still. I think it's what's that credible guy? What's his name? Leaked lineups.
We're still getting that. Yeah.
Him and Sam. I don't know, mate. They probably got some.
You know what? I think it's Maguire and that. I forgot the other guy's name.
No, not Luke Shaw.
I don't think it's Luke Shaw. I did think.
I think it's Tom Heaton. I think it's Tom Heaton, in my opinion. It's definitely Tom Heaton.
Tom Heaton's the dad, you know. He's there for vibes. No, it was Who's the other guy? Let me Google this.
McTominay.
Nah, because it's Mark Goldberg said he knows it's not McTominay. Something like that. It's not McTominay, De Gea for sure, and then I think what was his name?
Well, previously it was Dean Henderson.
It was
I
Dean
don't remember
Henderson, that guy.
Yeah.
But this is why for me, listen, we've had our thoughts on Henderson. I don't rate him. I think he's absolute. Listen, I'm gonna swear, but I don't care. He's shit, man. Let's be honest, he's shit. And obviously, Ten Hag said that Dean Henderson's coming back next year, so he's gonna have a look at him. Please sell him permanently. I do not.
Yes, he's just Dean's not. He's not up to it. He's not up to it.
Ali, what did you drop?
I'll drop. I don't want to check right now. I think it's my iPhone's case.
Oh, don't worry, it's your condo. My dad just called the family meeting. Oh, that's fine. Big up Ben, man. Big up Ben. Listen, if he's the one that does the thumbnail, so big up Ben, mate. But yeah, Ben, I might need another thumbnail because I think I'm doing the preview with another Bournemouth fan at 7 today. So please, if you're still watching this, I might need another thumbnail. So yeah. So yeah, smash the likes, man. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes, man. Let's get the likes up. Follow Hard Deep on Instagram. Follow Ali on his Instagram because he always forgets.
Just follow the YouTube. Yeah, that's easier.
Yeah.
Anthony, big up, mate. I hope you're doing well. Big up, Anthony, mate. Yeah. But yeah, man, get the likes up, subscribe for new. Let's try and get to 280 subscribers. My lineup, I don't think I've given mine yet. League run and goal.
Oh, wait, is he gone? He's gone now, right? He's gone.
Yeah, no, he's already retired. I think he retired. I don't know. Obviously, De Gea is in goal. For me, right back is tough, man, because Wan-Bissaka's been playing well. Let's get it right. Wan-Bissaka's been playing well, but listen, Dalot, if he's fit, he needs to come back straight into 11. So probably Dalot, if he's fit enough, Dalot. But I don't want to rush him in just yet because we need him for the City game. Hard Deep and Ali. Let's be honest, we need him for the City game. So let's not rush him. So I think Ten Hag knows that. So he also said himself he doesn't want to rush. And if you're gonna ask me about Chris Wood, yesterday I was on Nipper's stream. Yeah, this guy was like, Chris Wood's coming to Man United. So Anthony, please do not ask me any more of Chris Wood. He ain't coming to United, so forget about that.
Is this like a rumor? I need to check this.
It's just it's not. There's no rumors, anyways. I think he's making up.
Right.
Please. But yeah, man. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka, Martinez, Varane.
I think Wan-Bissaka will play the City game. I have a feeling.
I think so. Deep, do you agree?
Possibly, but I think maybe with Ten Hag he'll up it to low.
Maybe. Maybe Sterling was, let's say, maybe. That's just my personal hunch.
I mean, it's very possible. Very, very possible.
Yeah, 100%. So the backs, obviously, 2 World Cup champions, Martinez and Varane. It's just great to have 2 World Cup champions, guys, isn't it? I think we're the only clubs who have that. So, yeah, not for every club, is it? So, yeah, Martinez, Varane. Left back, for me, Luke Shaw. And then midfield, obviously, Casemiro. For me, I'm going to switch up. Casemiro and Fred for me. Give Eriksen a flipping break, man. Literally, I'm not trying to take the piss, but literally, we did not want to damage him, man. Honestly, because listen, his story is unbelievable, man. But I think I mentioned it before. He almost died at the Euros. And then he came back, played for Brentford, and then imagine him when Manchester United called him up. So listen, his story is nice and also a bit sad, but nah, man, just relax on Eriksen, man. United, man, just play. Just relax. I know you like him, you want him to start every game, but flipping out, man. You got other options, man. But just don't start Scott McTominay, please. Just no, man. No, not for me. So Fred and Casemiro, because they both play at the Brazil national team, anyways. They do well together. Then the front 4 will be Rashford on the left. Traps will be happy about that. Bruno in the field. On the right.
It's got to be Anthony, come on.
Yeah, that's Anthony.
You can't put Garnacho there.
I was going to say Garnacho, but I bet Hard Deep, this is the perfect moment. I bet when United fans are trying to Viva Garnacho, you were sad to hear that.
This guy was
How
supposed
do
to
you
be
feel?
Ronaldo.
We changed it to from Viva Ronaldo to Viva Garnacho. How do you feel, Hardy?
I mean, it's really good for him for that extra motivation and also that positivity for Garnacho. I think that chant's really great. However, with Viva Ronaldo, you can't outclass that either. But both chants are really good though.
Yeah, we're going to say Viva Saudi Arabia now.
Hopefully.
But then at striker, obviously, Martial. And again, there's criticism again for Martial. Cough, hard deep. And I'll be now fans. But no, I just think his link up for me is underrated, man. His link up, the way he gets involved in attacks. Him and Anthony,
Bruno.
they both get that. And Bruno as well. Yeah, again, well, for me, there's criticism going on with Bruno because he's not stat padding. But listen, I rather Bruno playing well and not getting stats than flipping him caring about stats. Because listen, Bruno he's playing incredible right now, and clearly Ten Hag has told him to stop. Because usually, remember, guys, last season Bruno used to scoof the ball like randomly.
Spam
Now,
quite a lot.
yeah, spamming quite a lot. So now Ten Hag's told him, mate, chill out, mate. I don't want you to do that. So I'll rather Bruno this than flipping him stat padding. But I don't know how demanding you guys might have different minds. But this is my preferred for me. I rather have Bruno playing the way he's playing right now than him stat padding.
I think as a number 10, you should be able to do your basics right. And if you aren't really organised correctly and you're in position, there'll be a lot of inconsistency to your game. I think with Bruno in playing in the correct position, he's actually following the Ten Hag instructions, and if he continues to maintain his game with an incredible player on his hands, and he's still a fantastic player, probably the best 10 in Europe, ahead of Kevin De Bruyne.
Listen, please, De Bruyne. I'm sick and tired of people rating this game because listen, I've given my thoughts on him. I think he's a fraud. I don't think he's this and that. He does not do this international level. Like he's nowhere for Belgium. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's not.
The thing is,
Go
yeah,
on.
would you rather have De Bruyne or Maguire? One plays well for the club and not for the country. And then you got one who plays well for the country, not the club.
Has to be club. Club and that.
Yeah. Nah, listen, De Bruyne. Andy, I know you just met me recently, but if you ask Hardy, I'm not De Bruyne's massive fan. Hardy,
Yeah.
I'm not his massive fan.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for me, with De Bruyne, it's just that he is good. He is world class, but people need to understand in big games, he needs to be called out because if his name was Bruno Fernandes or Bruno De Bruyne, he'll be kind of called out. But when De Bruyne has stinkers, it's nice.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
doesn't get-
Okay, well, what does Fernandes have that De Bruyne doesn't?
Ooh.
Fernandes for me, I don't know. Probably more tattoos. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's a good question, but for me, you know what? Ali, you put me on the spot, there, mate.
Sorry.
Hardy, do you have anything that Bruno has that De Bruyne doesn't?
Probably more passionate. Probably more passionate than
I
De
was going to
Bruyne.
say pace.
Yeah, probably more pace though. You
Yeah,
can actually argue that he's much quicker as well.
Yeah, come on, Mr.
I think maybe with Bruno as well, he's quite flexible. He could play in a variety of positions, even as a false 9, number 10,
Yeah, that's true.
perhaps on the right wing as well. I think with De Bruyne, he's just a natural number 10 or even number 8.
100%. Yeah, man. Let's see if there's any comments. Great lineups. Yeah, man. It just depends who Ten Hag plays tomorrow. Like for me, Ten Hag he will definitely go strong. So yeah, man. But yeah, checking because I'm getting messages. But yeah, man. We discussed lineups. Now score predictions. I think Hardy said 3-0. I agree with Hardy, man. 3-0
Yeah.
clean sheet. I was going to talk about a stat, by the way. When both Casemiro and Varane started, we've conceded 0 goals. Please, Real fans, respect Casemiro. Because honestly, yeah, he's the best CDM in the league and arguably the best CDM in the world. Because as soon as this guy joined us, all I heard was, he's coming in for the money. He's too old. This and that. So listen, respect Varane. There's too much criticism of him because I don't like it. So yeah, that's that. And also, De Gea has only conceded one goal. One goal. What was it from? What was it open play? So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, man. But then don't worry, Hardy. He can't play out from the back. So yeah, man. But Hardy, what's your thoughts? Like for me, who's your player of the year, or I don't know, player of the month for you, Hardy?
I think player of Casemiro. I think Casemiro has been absolutely sensational. I think with Casemiro, with him inside, he gives us that progression, more intensity on the ball. Even if we put McTominay in there, there's just no intensity, no structure to how we play. And also, I think with Casemiro, his mentality is just actually exceptional. He inspires the team.
100%.
He motivates the team to be really driven, to be really motivated on and off the ball. So that's for me. I'd say Casemiro.
I mean, just to interrupt, João Felix, I don't think it's happening because they're demanding double what we want to pay. We are so broke.
I've just seen. Obviously,
Yeah.
we were talking about Frank De Jong now, but Mr. Rona has now said Frank De Jong's situation has changed Barcelona. The club now see him as a player for future, unlike last year when they were keen on him. So all this bullshit about De Jong's changed his opinion and he was 29, yeah, you can have that, mate, because clearly. And he said, did you guys not see his quote? I think he said I think it was Amazon Prime that I love Barcelona. I don't want to stay here forever. So listen, we're not getting it, man. You know how fans forget it. I think we need to keep an eye on both Jude Bellingham and Enzo Fernandez this summer. I just hope that he does not go to Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez.
I mean, if he goes to Chelsea, I think we're Potter, as we were alluded to previously. He won't get the best out of him. He won't get the best out of Enzo Fernandez. We do need him desperately.
100%. Go. Let's Toby back. Oh, there we go. Toby, you're back. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you guys. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Perfect.
All right.
Toby, what's the score prediction for Man United Bournemouth? Quickly.
3-0, Man United.
Okay. We got a question from Ryan. Would you like to see some other areas strengthened in January? Hardeep, would you like to answer that first?
If we had the money, I'd say we could actually invest in a new right back, perhaps a midfielder if possible, and maybe another forward. So yeah, but fortunately, given the situation we're in, given how broke we are, given how corrupted we are both on the pitch, we won't invest a significant amount. So we have to wait for the summer. That's a bit forward for me.
Hardeep, I think there's a news from UTD plug for you to screenshot and put it in the page, but I'm just going to read it out from Telegraph Dhaka right now. Man United have not abandoned a deal for Felix, but the position of Atletico Madrid and Mendes would need to fundamentally shift field for a deal to be done. So, Telegraph Dhaka for me, James Dhaka, he's reliable. So it's good news. It's good news. But Toby, I think I asked you before, but I didn't quite catch on you. But with João Felix, would you want him at Man United?
João Felix.
Yeah.
Did you ask me a question now?
Yeah, João Felix. Do you want him?
Yeah.
You want him at Man United?
The truth is we have similar players actually, and like I was saying earlier on, I was like, I know most of us are in love with his quality and the kind of player that he is, but I think I wouldn't want him because we have a player like Rashford, we have Anthony Martial, we have Garnacho, of course, but I think we actually need somebody, a natural number 9, somebody who is an orthodox 9. You look at Vlahovic, for instance, you look at Victor Osimhen or Goncalo Ramos, those natural number 9. I think that's what we need actually. I would love if by chance Felix comes to Man United. I wouldn't have problem actually because he's actually versatile. But moving forward, looking for somebody who can be there for a very long time, who will be, who actually establish himself like the likes of Ellen Haaland, for instance. That's number 9. I think somebody else might actually fit into that shoes. He's not necessarily the obvious, pick, in my opinion. Ten Hag said something earlier on. We don't just get players for getting sick. We have to get the right profile, and I think the right profile. I don't think Ramos. I don't think Felix is the right profile actually for Man United.
Okay.
I think Anthony Elanga's he's got Everton on his, what is it? Yeah, he could leave this month.
But yeah, I saw that as well. Do you think he would go on loan to like Everton's?
I think even Everton's a bit too high for him. I think he needs to go to the Championship. I don't know what you think. I think. What do you think with Elanga as a whole?
I think he's below an average player, really. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not good enough. I'll just get rid of him, in my opinion. He's got good potential, but not the potential we need. He needs to go immediately. So, how about yourself, Toby?
I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah,
I
so
said-
yes, with Anthony
Yeah.
Elanga, would you get rid of him?
Okay, yeah, of course. I think Antonio Langa should the least that could happen to him is going out on loan actually because should be told he doesn't suit. Well, I don't think he's the kind of player we actually want now at this
I think
point.
Kobe transferred his Wi-Fi to mine, so that's why I got a bit disconnected there. But what I'm trying to say is, Telegraph Docker did say that Man United look to alternatives for João Felix. So it just shows that we're a disgrace, really. We're just a disgrace because literally, how is it too much? Literally, you terminated Ronaldo's contract and what you saved, what was it, 16 million? How the hell is it too much? Plus, surely, you guys have what like 20 million right now to spend plus 60 million. That's fake. Nah, man, nah. I just don't get it when outlets say that it's too much for you now because I just don't agree with that, man. I know I get it. Glazers, they're trying to sell the club. They don't want to spend no money, but I just don't get it from you. Like literally, you're saving off money because you terminated Ronaldo's contract. You terminated you didn't even pay Ronaldo. How they didn't even pay no money to Ronaldo, but they're trying to say they're broke. I just don't get it. Listen, I don't get why there's no criticism for John Murtough here because we're meant to apparently give credit to where it's due. But what's he doing right now? What's him and Richard Arnold doing right now? I just don't get it. So.
One thing I will say, he's very bad with transfers. He's really bad. He is atrocious with transfers. But one thing I will give to him is that he's set Ten Hag to just work. Like he set it up exactly how he wants. He's done what he's been told with the whole under-23s thing. He's done that. It'll be gone. So he's pretty bad, but at least he's better than Ed Woodward. Ed Woodward wouldn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Sure. Listen, anyone's better than Ed Woodward.
I think for the next, whenever we get sold, we could get sold next month, whatever it is. We just got to stick it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Like for me. We need to back Ten Hag, man. This man, if he wants João Felix, go get him. I don't care.
Yeah, true.
They have money, man. They're lying. They're saying that they have money because listen, I do not want to use an excuse to say, oh, the Glazers trying to sell the club. FSG, look at them. They're selling.
What I actually think about this whole scenario is similar to what's happening to Tottenham right now because. If you see Tottenham and Antonio Conte, Conte doesn't want to sign the contract. He doesn't want to extend. There's still a big question mark concerning his future with Tottenham. And Daniel Levy, for instance, doesn't want to commit. He doesn't want to commit so much funds to Conte when he's certain maybe uncertain with the club. So I think it's similar to what is happening to Manchester United right now because the Glazers know definitely the club is going to be for sale. Like what Ali said, probably by next month, the club might get sold. So you can't expect the Glazers to invest or to bring out, huge sums of money and all of that to get players because they know the uncertainty of them being there long term. It's not really possible for them to be there for a very long time. So I personally think that should be the reason why they are saying no money because you can't have owners who are likely to back off anytime soon spend a lot of money. It's not done anyway. So probably they are playing the wait game or let's wait and see game, if you know what I mean. Like let's see what happens. Maybe probably we're gonna get a new owner before summer or before the January window. Even if the January window we get a new owner right now, like before the winter window concludes, I personally think that whatever real business we're gonna do is gonna be summer. Like it's gonna be in the summer transfer window. So whatever it is, the Glazers are trying to be smart, or they're trying to be, you know, to make sure they are very, very careful when it comes to spending, when they know that they have a limited time with the club. So we'll just wait and see, because Cristiano Ronaldo's wage bill has been saved. We have about 16 million, let's say 60 million. We saved about 60 million pounds or thereabouts from his wages and all of that. So there's money when it comes to getting a player on loan. Truly, it's possible. Yeah, getting a player on loan for the next 6 months, pending when we get new owners. But I personally think Ten Hag is actually looking for the right profile and to see whether we can get somebody who will fit in as, in number 9, a striker. So we'll just see how it goes. Let's see how it pans out.
100%, man, 100%. Just some reports that Sancho's now going to work on individual program, that he's back at Carrington. So, we need him to be fit. I hope he is able to return by next week when we do play Everton. And if got a comment saying big up Toby from Ryan, says yes, very valid points as always. Toby says, right, listen, Toby's always spitting facts, man. Listen, this is why I call him the young mini Pogba, man. He looks, I don't know, man. He looks like Pogba from Academy, man. Man United Academy. Wow. So, but Toby, maybe you can work us on a deal with Ossie, man. That's your brother from Nigeria.
No problem. Of course.
And then, man. But I don't think we can get Ossie, man. I mean, once the new owners come in, maybe.
If the new owners come in, we're getting him.
Yeah.
I'll call it now.
But all I'm gonna say is, when we do get new owners, do not be surprised if we spend 120 million on Enzo Fernandez. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. Do not be surprised. Listen,
He's gone.
Huh?
Isn't he gone to Chelsea?
Listen, any deal can be next. Listen, he can fail his medical, mate. You never know. Listen, man, that's it, mate. Everyone thought he was gonna go to Leon, and so I know that's something about anything can happen. Jude Bellingham, keep an eye. That's what I want to say. I know people saying
De Jong too.
De Jong.
Please, no. I'd rather have, I don't know, Hardy in midfield than Frankie De Jong, because I'm tired of De Jong. I'm honestly, please.
Yeah.
The reception he's gonna get when it comes to the second leg in Europa League is gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be beautiful. So
yeah, true.
100%. But yeah, I'm just gonna read you a stat that Bournemouth have never ever won away at Old Trafford in their career. So listen, that's a good stat, I've just been told that Bournemouth have never ever beaten us at Old Trafford. So it's a good stat, Well, listen, stats can be broken. So listen, if I jinx this,
you're gonna jinx us now.
If I jinx this, do not blame. I don't know, blame Hardy.
Bournemouth beat us.
Keep on more. But now, listen, guys, we should be confident. We got the best centre back in the league returning. People want to say Saliba. Shush, because Saliba's trash.
Saliba's nah. You've got this Varane Martinez.
Yeah, you got Varane Martinez, man. Plus, Toby can work on this deal with Osimhen, maybe. So who knows? Osimhen, and then Ali can convince what is it? Zidane Iqbal to stay forever. So listen, who knows?
Or I can negotiate with Ruben Neves.
Nah, I don't even know. I'm sick and tired of this Ruben Neves praise, because actually, what am I talking about?
I think he's good. He
was underrated. Matheus Nunes.
Well played.
He is absolute quality. I need to get him.
Is he on the bench for Wolves? Is he on the bench for Wolves
already? Yeah.
No, he started against us. Hardy, he started.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah, so it was him. I can't believe Jean Martinez still plays. He's
I mean, great legend game, but
just his age, man. And then but let's go through the comments. I think Sancho should be introduced against That's a perfect game for Sancho. Charlton.
Yeah.
Perfect game for Jadon Sancho, because Charlton, they're not even League 1 or League 2. Where are Charlton, by the way? Can someone
League 1, I think.
League 1?
League 1.
Listen, that is a perfect game for Jadon Sancho. Comment, if you do sign players this month, are the Glazers still expected to spend, even they're looking to sell? This comment, FSG, they're looking to sell Liverpool. but they're getting Kakpo for what 38 million. I do not understand.
Imagine, the player who we wanted as well. I mean, honestly, Liverpool are so efficient as well. Even though they look to sell, they're still investing for Klopp as well. Why aren't we doing the same? It's just complete contrast in our run. Unbelievable.
It's
100%.
unbelievable.
It
Well,
is.
that is unbelievable, but let's just hope that Sancho does get introduced. What's going on here? But yeah, football overseas I can't add you because it says device not connected. Look, guys, what's going on today? Like second day of the new
Yeah,
year.
second of the year.
Yeah, man, what's going on? Wi-Fi? Like, is your Wi-Fi too drunk or what? But yeah, just leave and join back in. Football overseas. But yeah, score predictions. Obviously, I've already got my deeps. Ali, what are you saying?
I'm gonna have to put my predictions in that as well. But for this one, I'm saying 4-1 United.
Yeah.
If we keep a clean sheet, even better. But
How deep? We're not getting Danny Olmo. I just seen this that we're
No.
not getting.
No.
Yeah, I seen that. If you guys follow his page, HD UTT Stan, apparently United have made up really not to get Danny Olmo. I'm sorry, but nah, man. Even though he's a good player, recommended by I think it was Ralph Ragnick. So no, sorry, it was Conrad Lima. But then he went to
Yeah,
Bayern.
Conrad Lima.
He was Bayern Munich. So listen, football overseas. I'm just gonna kick you for the studio. Hopefully join back. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works on. Is the game on TV? It should be. Man United should be. I think it was on
Sky Sports.
Yeah, Sky Sports. Where Jamie Carragher talks shit. But listen, Jamie Carragher, yeah, I want your apology, mate. You're part of the reel on our by the way, has everyone seen the reel of
Yeah.
What a great reel though.
Exactly, mate. Listen, Jamie Carragher, yeah, you absolute fraud, yeah. I want this guy to be on my stream. I want him. He wants to call him short. Didn't Gary Neville had concerns about him as well? I think it was Gary Neville had concerns. Both of them there. Yeah. I want them on my streams because, first of all, listen, I might need headphones because I won't be able to understand what Jamie Carragher says. So I need a translator for me. So listen, I need a translator when Jamie Carragher speaks. Go on, Andy. I know you're gonna say something.
Oh yeah, guys. I think with regards to Matheus Nunes, it's apparent that Liverpool actually after him as well. They're going to return to a deal to potentially sign him in possibly in summer. I think get him right now as well.
How do you take over? I believe.
Is he gone?
What? I just talk about Matheus Nunes. Then he gets linked to bloody Liverpool. What's going on?
No, Liverpool won't. They won't.
Go on, Orestito.
Was it Casado? Did they want Casado?
We
want
Casado.
They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him. Watch. They're gonna get Casado.
We could have got him for 4 mil. He went to Brighton, scored against us. If he goes to Liverpool, that's the ultimate.
We could have got him. Well, who was it? I think was it Ed Woodward that fucked up the deal? Ed Woodward. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay 4 million for Casado, but Junior Alvarez apparently, what was it? 15 million was too much.
16 million as well.
Yeah.
Listen,
Fernandez
screwed up Ralph Rangnick. That's what I'm saying. Ralph Rangnick wasn't toxic. Those people that was saying
no, he was not. He was honest. That's what he was. He was honest.
Those people that wanted him toxic, yeah. Big C, Chan, Davey. Those people, those fans like you guys calling him toxic, yeah. He was not toxic. He was here. For me, listen, I'm gonna say this again. He was not here to be an interim manager. He was here to go upstairs. The club got it wrong for bringing him as an interim manager because he's never done this. Well, he's only done for what was it, Leipzig? He's only done a few of those, but naturally, he's known as a director of football or going upstairs and making good recruitments. He was the one that recruited. What was it? Konate. Who else? There's more. But I forgot the list because there was so many lists that.
And Kunku as well.
And Kunku, yes. Yeah. Kunku. So listen, Ralph Ragnick, mate, he was not toxic. So people that call him toxic, yeah. Listen, I don't know why we got back to the past, by the way. So let's talk about listen now. We've got Eric Ten Hag. Also, guys, thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but what was it? I think Eric Ten Hag, there's a new coach that Eric Ten Hag appointed, apparently. There's a new coach, I think it was a chef that we've got.
Yeah,
nutritionist.
Yeah.
I think it was from he was at England before, now he's going here. I think Ten Hag wanted him, probably a Ten Hag.
He sent Calvin Phillips back overweight.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
maybe Phillips. I don't know what's he.
It's not looking good for sure now.
I don't know what Phillips did for the last 5 weeks, man. I know World Cup he wasn't that feature, but he's probably was munching flipping, what was it, chocolate and playing COD, or I don't know what Phillips was doing, so I don't know, man. But yeah. But yeah, man. Toby, I don't know if he's there. He's gonna ask for a score prediction. But I'm saying 3-0 United. We're gonna get mate, we need to score a lot of goals. Our goal difference is atrocious, so we need to score a lot of goals, and we need the goals in.
I mean, if it is 6+, that'll be extra beneficial though.
It's only 5-0. It's only 5-0. How shit must you be? Listen, we need a lot of goals. So whether it's 5, 6, 7, listen, we beat Southampton. What was it, 9-0? So listen, yeah, man, we need to stay with that. Talking about Southampton yet. For me, they should have never ever sacked Ralph Hasenhuttl, man.
We're preparing a 60 mil offer.
For who?
Colin Muani, the French player.
Where'd you get that from?
L'Equipe.
Oh, Hardy, why are you not reporting that?
That's fine. No,
come on, man.
Hardy's lacking, man. Hardy's lacking.
No chance, Malcolm.
This can't be true, man. We're meant to be broke.
Oh yeah, Mark Garbage just tweeted saying, couldn't afford Gakpo, can't afford Felix. So Champions League gives us 50 million extra a year. We've got clowns running this club. Exactly, man. Mark Garbage just spot on there.
Mark Garbage is a G, bro.
Yeah, man.
It is. The amount of hate he gets from our fans is just so ridiculous, though.
He used to retweet my videos, then he.
Yeah.
You bloody brat. You bloody brat.
Oh.
Listen,
you can't miss. You can't miss. He's bloody missed it. What a prat. What a prat.
The Burnley one. That was
mate. You're getting kicked up.
Oh.
But yeah, man. Toby's back. That's fine. Oh, got a good question. Do you think Bournemouth will sit back and play on the counter against you? Hardy, do you want to go first?
I think they will. I think that's definitely going to be their strategy going forward. Being British, be really compact in midfields. They have any transition break, but they're two strikers up front. I think it might be Targman, Keith Moore, and probably Solanke. So I think they'll be really transitional on counter attack. Maybe technical in our possession, but they'll definitely be really defensive.
Ali, what do you think?
Do I think they'll counter attack against us? Nah. They're just gonna sit back. No counter. They've got nothing. There's no buy.
Respect Keeper Moore, man. Keeper Moore, come on, man.
But the thing is, we did this with Wolves. Wolves could defend. They didn't really have bite. And that's away from
also Hardy. Who do you support? Wolves. Wolves are money now. Because
United.
But yeah, man. Toby, what about you? Do you think Bournemouth will sit back and play on the counter?
Yeah, of course, they'll sit back. If you're an average team, let me say you're a small club in quotes, and you want to counter against Manchester United, I think it's at your own detriment. So they will sit back and.
Hey, Ali, Hardy's taking pictures of you, by the way.
Not really. I was actually tweeting something on Twitter. That's what I'm doing.
He's catching up on the tweets, man.
He's using it for his Tinder profile picture. So yeah, man. Just trying to update it on your deep.
Maybe this year.
I know why you turned your camera on.
Who?
You.
Why?
You're used to it. He's been taking pictures of you for ages.
Who? I don't have Tinder, mate. I don't have Tinder, mate. Don't worry. I don't need Tinder news. But listen,
I'm not on Tinder either.
I don't trust him, mate. I don't trust him. Maybe Ali's on Tinder. But anyways, let's move on. I lost my mind now. Where were we? Yeah, Bournemouth. They will sit back. Bournemouth will sit back. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they'll sit back, of course.
They'll sit back. We'll have 90% possession. We'll get a lot of possession. So we need to take chances, man. Literally, have you guys seen the stats? I think we create the most chances, and literally, I feel bad for Ten Hag because we don't have a striker. So I think we've created the most chances, yeah, and we haven't scored enough goals. Bloody hell, give me Felix, man! I'm crying out for Felix. Get me Felix. or get me. I don't know, man. Just get me. Who was that guy?
We'll get Igalo again.
Bettino.
Did you guys see the latest? Did you guys see the latest of the interest in Abubakar?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was surprised. How come?
Oh.
How come? We don't need
Wasn't he
him
the
for
guy who
Christ's
scored
sake.
I saw him at the
Was he-
World Cup. Innit?
Yeah.
Let's
Did he play for Porto as well recently
Let's
as
just
well?
pray.
Yeah, he played for Porto.
Let's
Yeah.
just pray we do not get Odion Igalo again, please. I'm
You
just.
know, he's
praying
at
for
Ronaldo's
him.
club, I think.
Yeah.
Toby,
Abubakar.
Listen, I
Yeah.
know Igalo's Nigerian, but please, I don't want Igalo back. Honestly, it was good
Nah,
that we
he's not
had him
coming.
first. Listen, I thought he was right, on the Igalo, but nah, please do not get me back, man. I mean, nah. For me, listen,
Nah,
I'd
it's
rather
not gonna
flipping
come.
I have money up front than flipping Igalo, man. Please, I'm just sorry, man. No, I don't want Igalo, man. But yeah, man. Obviously, score predictions. I think you said Toby said 3-0. I think everyone's gone with a clean sheet.
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah. I think
Clean
most
sheet.
of us, yeah.
I don't know what Ali said. I forgot. I don't know.
I
keep
said
forgetting what I-
4-1. I didn't say clean sheet.
Oh yeah, you're. Oh my goodness.
Mate,
You
if
also
I'm
clean
right,
sheet
if I'm
apart
right,
from
yeah,
you.
it's
Why
not as
else-
bad as you predicting to win the league.
Huh?
It's not as bad as the league title prediction.
That's your first ban on ever on your channel on my channel. So yeah. Listen, Ali, stop. No, you don't have to call me out like that, man. But yeah. Now listen, Tommy. Genuine question, yeah. Can Man United win the league? I'm saying can.
Yeah, can of course, because we have to pray Arsenal drop points. You know the way.
I'm looking at you. Yeah, we can, mate.
Yeah, of course we can. If we keep winning our games.
You didn't back me,
of
by
course.
the way, Hardy. You're meant to be backing me. You always back me when we talk about money.
I mean, if we can remain
I'm
consistent, we can.
serious. Yes, for real. If we keep being
Listen.
consistent.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I swear now. Bournemouth will win. Who do we have next? City.
They're
We're
11
most
points clear of us.
We are most likely to get a win against City because it's at Old Trafford. If this was at Etihad, I would change my mind. But this is at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
different.
fine. Okay, here
It's
we'll beat.
different.
Say we beat Liverpool. It's not Liverpool. City and Arsenal. We win it.
Guys,
Arsenal still have to drop loads. of points.
remember. Listen to this. If we beat Bournemouth and Chelsea beat, I said if, so don't say Chelsea won't beat. Say if we beat Bournemouth, Chelsea beat City, Arsenal beat Newcastle, and we beat City, we go second. Think about that.
Yeah,
we
we're
go
second. That's not
Yeah.
first. So where's the league coming in?
Oh, is that you having high standards? Yeah, come on, Ali.
That's what I want to
Well
know.
done.
You say we win the league. How's that happening?
Huh?
How
No,
are we gonna win the
I think
league?
we'll be 1 point behind Arsenal. So listen, or what was it? 4 points behind Arsenal. So listen, think about that, guys. We beat Bournemouth. Chelsea beat City. I said if. So listen, don't get on to me saying Chelsea are not winning. So if Chelsea beat City, Arsenal beat Newcastle, we beat City, and we get something from Arsenal game like a draw or win. We're second, and we'll probably be 2 points behind Arsenal. Why are you guys? Or sorry, not you talking about both of you. Yeah, you guys are frauds.
Let's put it.
Let's put it.
Stand by it. If we might be top by February,
Let's put it in perspective.
But we don't win the league. If we win the league, I'll get the 10 hard. That's it.
Hardy, you have to get the 10 hard as well, Hardy.
Well, if it does happen though, definitely.
If it happens, I'll happily get it.
Okay, Hardy, you're gonna get the 10 hard if we win the league.
Absolutely.
Hardy, you better not change your mind, by the way. So listen,
I'm not changing my mind.
February, watch in February, as Trap said, next month people will be flipping talking about us a lot. So remember this.
If you say I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, you're my
witness.
Yeah, Ryan, you're my witness, Ryan. But yeah, listen, I would love to see Ali and Hardy go bold. I think Walid's gonna go bold as well. So listen, perfect. It's gonna be a perfect moment. So,
guys, I've got a question for you. Considering that the Premier League this season has been really intense, where exactly will the league be won in terms of points total? Will it be 80 points? Will it be 90 points? Or could it be over 100 points? What, in your perspective, can it be won by? That's going to be really interesting. I think it could be less than 80 this year, probably less than 90.
Yeah, probably.
I think it'll be over 90, in my opinion. I think the team that's going to get over 90 is Man United.
We can hope.
Listen, I'm back in the Reds, man. I'm back. Listen, guys, I don't know if you guys.
But the standards need to be high, though. The standards need to be high. We've been in a situation for far too long, though. Top 4 is good enough. We do need to aim for first position. Maybe on the onus.
You got a Bruno profile picture, but you don't rate Bruno. What's going on there, Ali?
I do rate Bruno. I never said I didn't. I just said he's not as good as KDB.
Very good question, Ardeep. I think it will be around the 80 point mark. It could be.
Yeah,
80 points, roughly 80, 90. Toby, what do you think? Would it be over 80? 90?
Oh my gosh, Nunes. Well, how did he miss that, mate?
Definitely would be around 80,
What?
of course.
What happened?
Nunes, he missed a goal scoring opportunity and he squandered it.
What Nunes?
What? Darwin Nunes. He missed
yeah.
Did he actually miss another one?
I think he went around the keeper or something like that. He missed.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
Thank God we did not get him, guys.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Oh
No,
my
the thing
goodness.
is, yeah, I think if he came to United, he'd do much better.
Yeah, I think
Man United
I think
are
Ten
preparing
Hag,
a 60
Ten Hag
million.
would. There's something about it.
Wait, Man United are preparing a 60 million offer for
it's absolute nonsense.
Colin Moani. That's bullshit, mate. I'm not
It's
believing
nonsense.
that. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
I mean, he was really instrumental for France in the World Cup, but why would we pay 60 million when we're on the process of being sold, though?
Exactly.
Honestly.
Also, I can't like. Oh my goodness. Oh no. One of my, Chris Smith. Chris Smith basically just came out and said Liverpool have made an offer worth around 50 million to sign Matheus Nunes from Wolves in the next days. Liverpool are looking to sign 2 midfielders in this January transfer window.
Wow. I swear Nunez just went in like the summer.
Yeah, and Liverpool are
These
getting
players
right now.
moving just like that.
Oh my gosh! Bloody hell!
Nah,
That's
Wolves better not let him go.
No, it's 50 million. They will take that. And they'll listen. What Wolverhampton, their recruitment is sick, so they'll take that. They'll look at other midfielders. So yeah, man, they'll look at other midfielders or replacements. Go on,
in Portugal, know about that. There's something more quality down there as well.
100%, man, 100%. Mate, they're Portugal FC, man. They need to change that.
You know what? I half expected Ronaldo to go
there.
Yeah.
Obviously, right now he's finished. He's finished going to Saudi. We're getting the biggest contract in the flipping world.
Thing is, yeah, when he did that
he's making per second on he's making what 60 euros or £60. So listen, wow. I mean,
do you think he knew he was going to Saudi before he did the interview? I don't think he did that. No, surely.
No.
Thing is, no one wanted him, so maybe
no one wanted him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. I think that's very true.
What were you going to say? Sorry, interrupted you.
I mean, I actually agree with you. I mean, if you look at the situation regarding Ronaldo and Mendes, their relationship is in tatters. There's something wrong with their relationship. I mean, it's not really sustainable at the moment. It's not really stable. And I think with Ronaldo, did he know about this? I think he probably did, but maybe in 18 months he could return to Europe. One last chance. I don't know about that, but it's possible.
Is he going to come back to Portugal?
Sporting probably. I think Sporting. One last chance.
I hope so.
Someone's watching the game? I can hear it.
Not me. Not me.
Is that you, Ali? You watching the game?
I haven't watched the game, but my volume's off, and I've got my AirPods in. It's not me.
Fair enough. But yeah, man, what's 85 to 90 points? Yeah, could say so. But yeah, I think we discussed all topics. To be fair, have we forgotten any? I mean, obviously, January transfer window. Last topic, then we'll wrap this up because I do have another stream at 7 p.m. We're a Bournemouth fan, but Hardeep, what are you expecting Man United to do in this January transfer window?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, unless they can actually get João Felix in, that'd be really, really great for us. But at the moment, our expectations are low. They're not going to invest. They're going to persist with the same mediocrity we have in the squad. And if they want to seriously back Ten Hag for one last time before they sell, they have to do it right now. They have to do it instantly before when the transfer window shuts. I do hope that we could get someone in, maybe João Felix and even another forward. But hopefully not Agallo. But that's be great forward than that.
I think with Agallo, yeah, it was more of the story.
Yeah, definitely true. So, Oris, how about yourself, bro? Do you see us investing in January?
No, absolutely not. And this Colin Moani thing.
It's not true. Like if it is, then I'm
Propaganda.
furious.
It's propaganda. It's
Maybe
propaganda.
I'm not.
You know, I'll take Colomwani. That's one thing I will take it. But to not get Gakpo when Ten Hag wants him, you know, it's good and bad.
Yeah.
I also think discussing this with Toby, but Ten Hag could have done better there because his agent is literally called the Gakpo's agent. So Ten Hag could have done a bit better there, but I don't know.
What could he have done though?
I don't know. I just don't think Ten Hag did enough, in my opinion. Like maybe
have money.
Ten Hag didn't convince him enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's what I think too, actually. You know, because Gakpo wants to play for us. He wants to play for Man United, and I think when Gakpo signed for Liverpool, Ten Hag came out and he said something. We need to sign the right player for the right, that fits the profile, not just signing any kind of player, if you know what I mean. So I personally think maybe Ten Hag didn't really want Gakpo because we have similarities. We have the Gakpo kind of player in the club. You know, you look at Marcus Rashford, of course, Anthony Martial, there's Garnacho. So these guys they are similar profiles actually. So that could be the reason, regardless of whether they have the same agent or not. I think Ten Hag doesn't really need Gakpo because, of course, Rashford is the most similar player to Gakpo in my opinion because Gakpo can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play as a striker, same as Marcus Rashford. Rashford too can do, both of them can also dribble. They like taking on defenders. They're both similar players, of course. So I don't think Gakpo is actually what Ten Hag 100% needs at the moment. So that's it.
I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. I mean, also, I'd like to say something with Dusan Vlahovic as well. Definitely in the summer, that's definitely another deal to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Move on to you, Ali. Ali, I mean, Dusan Vlahovic, fantastic striker when he went to Juventus prior his move from Fiorentina. Could you see United going for him if we do get the right owners in by then?
I think he's an option, but is he good enough? I don't know how he's been doing at Juventus. Maybe he's been doing really well, but
It's been
my guess would be
miss.
he's not lived up to the hype, something like that. I think with new owners, the sky's the limit. We could get Osman, we could get I don't know De Ligt all in one transfer window. So I think Vlahovic, nah. But would you take him? I don't. Maybe right now.
Yeah, I think
You take him,
it was
even
right
with
now.
new
Yeah.
owners.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you could get any striker within range, and you take him.
I think he'd be one of my top choices ahead of Harry Kane though as well. Harry Kane's just too overhyped.
Kane's 100%.
Yeah. I don't know why many fans want him as well. It's too expensive and too injury prone. Why would we go for that profile?
So what would you do over the goalkeeper situation? This is what I wanted to ask everyone.
Get Costa in, no doubt about it. Diego Costa. I think maybe him and De Gea. It'd be a really, really good partnership for the next 2 years. I think De Gea, he can be a role model to him. He can nurture him into the goalkeeper he wants to be. And with the leadership, I think certainly he can actually improve his mentality going forward. So yeah, Costa.
Yeah, 100%.
How about yourself, Toby?
Yeah. Well, getting Vlahovic, I don't think it would be a bad idea actually. Considering his stats, of course he has scored goals. And they've scored Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, I thought you said Brentford.
Seriously. Yeah. They just scored Liverpool now. Wow. All right. So, like I was saying, I said Vlahovic is a very good player. Like he would fit in. He's still young and will still, he'll still deliver. And I think when with the ball, he's that kind of aggressive kind of forward. Because as a forward, as a striker, you need to be aggressive with the ball. What do you do when your opponents are with the ball? So you press. I think he knows how to press with the ball, and he has that. He has that personality. He has that, that stature of a forward, of a striker. So he will be of use, and he's still young. Like I said, I think he's 22, if I'm not mistaken, and he will still improve under Ten Hag. And Ten Hag, of course, the perfect manager for young players, who have quality. So he should try under Manchester United.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So, Ali, back to the goalkeeper situation. Who would you go for?
I think the Costa, yeah, it is Costa, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Costa. He'd be my choice, but the thing is, when you bring someone like Costa, who's sort of compete with De Gea, I think De Gea starts making mistakes. It happened with Dean Henderson. So for me, it's whether you bring, I don't know what you do, but maybe you bring, I don't know what it is, but you're gonna have to, for me, I think you're gonna have to kick De Gea out and then bring in your keeper. I don't think you can have a smooth transition, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
Absolutely agree with you. I mean, the thing is, many fans would definitely want Dean Henderson back. He's not the right choice going forward. We do need to get rid of him and be ruthless. I mean, on the social, it was just vibes FC. But in contrast to right now, we have a disciplinarian who wants to win and a clear way of playing. Only
Yeah.
glimpses, but we need to be much more sustainable going forward. So yeah, that's it. Really.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Guys, Toby, you got it wrong, mate. Brentford are winning 1-0, not Liverpool. Brentford.
No, I didn't say Liverpool. I didn't say Liverpool are winning. I said
this-
they
Yeah, I
scored
thought it was Brentford. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I said they scored Liverpool.
So
Oh yeah, it's I'm not. Yeah. So
use the same link. But yeah, I think we got some more goalkeepers, by the way. Yeah. Listen, get me Costa. That's what I'm gonna say. Get me Costa. Not Costa where you go to, but Diego Costa, man. Just get me Diego Costa, please.
I think we may not get Costa or we may not get a top quality goalkeeper right now because David De Gea is actually improving. Like I think he deserves a new contract, and I see him being our number one next season. Probably he may be a short-term deal. Maybe he might sign a two-year contract, or probably just a year or thereabout. But I see David De Gea being our number one next season. We may get a backup. Obviously, we may. You understand? We may get someone else, but I don't think we get the likes of Costa because these guys are very expensive. They'll be very expensive right now, and getting a quality keeper, the modern goalkeeper, we all know what that means. A goalkeeper who will be able to, transition attacks and all of that. So I think it's definitely not going to be this summer. David will stay.
If not, yeah, that's very true. I've got a question for you. If not Costa, who could that be? Could that be Jan Sommer? Perhaps
Sanchez.
Holly, you're taking the piss. Not Sommer.
After that Switzerland game.
It's Costa.
Listen, will you not be surprised if we get Bonu from Morocco? Bonu is
he's pretty good.
I don't like him. I don't like.
But he's not young, is he?
No.
There's no
same age as De Gea, folk. Same age as De Gea, 31, 32.
Shit, that's pretty old.
Yeah, that's why I don't want him. Like that's why I don't want him at the club. And
World Cup.
Yeah, and the World Cup is just it's just one show. You need to show us consistency. You need to show us that we're good, not just the World Cup. The World Cup is not enough.
I can name the game in the background. If they're not, I think it's Toby. Do you mind turning down the volume a bit, just in case, like, if YouTube do, I don't know, take it down or something, because YouTube, mate. Hardly knows what happened to football fan show, but yeah, you know what's up with YouTube. But yeah, man. For goalkeeper, listen, I have a Costa. I wanted
Sanchez from Brighton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, I can read my mind, but I don't know because he conceded 4 goals to Arsenal. But I don't know, man. I honestly don't know because one game doesn't change an opinion on the keeper. But Sanchez is still, I would still take him for Sanchez, but I don't know, man. I honestly don't know because it depends on what Ten Hag. Let's see what Ten Hag wants to do in the summer. That's what I'm gonna say.
The thing is, he doesn't get what he wants, Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Or every single time, he's always going for plan. Even I think Martinez, he wasn't plan A, was he? It was Timber.
It was Timber, yeah.
Yeah, just Timber.
100%, man.
But we got the right choice in the end. We got the right choice with Martinez. I mean, with Timber, I think it's a possibility in some of Maguire goes.
Yeah.
And Timber himself never wanted the move. Van Gaal convinced him, according to the news we heard there. So I don't think Nobody, they would have backed Ten Hag, of course, to go for Timber, but Timber never wanted the move so
Yeah.
early.
Hardy, we got a question saying, so am I right in thinking you want a new number one keeper?
I think maybe an understudy at a younger profile. That definitely. I think not a new number one yet, but I think De Gea for season 2, he'd be the logical choice going forward.
Cool. Ali, do you want a number one keeper?
I think you need someone who can nurture. The Hay can nurture. I'd want a smooth transition of power in terms of the goalkeeper, but it's not going to work out like that. I don't think. I think De Gea is going to go, whether that's peacefully or like Ronaldo did. I don't know.
100%. Agree. I mean, De Gea himself. I mean, given the fact that he's around about 32 years of age, he could still definitely do a job for another season 2. Could he evolve into super keeper? I think he can, but
he can do longer. Did you see the save against Wolves?
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He's still winning us games.
Yeah, he still does. And he has 8 clean sheets this season.
Exactly, yeah.
He's gonna break the record.
Because
Schmeichel has 190, De Gea has like 186. So he's gonna break that record. He's gonna break that record. And yeah, man. Listen, best keeper in the world, best keeper in the league. But yeah, man. Listen, if you know how deep Fox about both up in there, we've always backed him. The slander and the narrative of he can't play out from back, he's dead with his feet. Can we just shut up with that narrative? Because it's not true. If that narrative was right here, De Gea would not be starting every single game in the Premier League. Because if that narrative was true, Dubravka would have come in and done something. But that narrative, it can go in the bin. Well, I've seen United fans even saying that themselves, that he can't play out from the back. So that narrative,
this is bullshit now.
Yeah,
100%.
Like, have Liverpool scored? I think Liverpool have scored.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
Offside. I think Brentford scored second goal, but it was ruled
Oh,
out.
right.
It was offside.
Right. Oh.
Offside.
Let me check the live score. Hang on. What's going on? No, it's still 1-0. It's still 1-0.
Right.
The goal was ruled out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so basically, Masa Konate scored a non-goal for Brett.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, listen, Ryan, we definitely need a new keeper. But yeah, for me, listen, I would say Mike Maignan, but he just signed a contract session with Milan, so we can't get him, can we? So yeah, Mike Maignan is a decent option though. He's better than decent, but he's a very, very good option to have. But obviously, there's no chance of getting him. Listen, I'm seeing us linking with Pickford, so we have no.
No, get out there. Get out.
Yeah, mate. Listen, we get Pickford, yeah. Don't expect me to do any more streams with regarding to United. Anyways, let's wrap it up here because we've discussed a lot. And basically waffled a lot. So yeah, Hardy, where can people find you as always?
Well, guys, you know where to find me. HCM United Stand on Instagram. If you follow me personally on Instagram, it's HS7.
Big up Hardeep. I love that nice map as well. Is Albania in that map, Hardeep, or you gonna find it?
It's actually my Grand Theft Auto map, my GTA V map. So big up to GTA though, and Rockstar. Rockstar's actually amazing.
I wonder what you do in GTA. Shop club. Toby, where can people find you?
Yeah, of course. You guys can find me on Instagram, of course, _MEFC Global, or my personal Instagram account, Toby Mikey, TOBEMIKY. Peace.
Okay. That's that private chat. Hardy, please do not check the private chat. Ali, where can people find you, mate?
Ali_MEFC is right there on YouTube. We're trying to get 200 subscribers without me doing anything, so let's try get that.
100%. And obviously, you guys can find him playing for Manchester United right now. So listen, Rashford, big up, mate. Here's Hardy. I don't know who does Hardy look like. I have no idea, man. He doesn't look like anyone. He doesn't look like anyone.
With my glasses.
Take off your glasses. I don't know, man.
Bruno?
Wait, I've got someone in mind.
Bruno?
I'm actually seeing it, yeah.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah,
A bit more of the beard, and I'm seeing it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll do this though. I'll do this from a beard.
Yeah, with a beard. Yeah, man. And then
Yeah.
obviously we've got Pogba from Man United Academy. But yeah, man. Listen, guys, big up Hardeep. Ali, Toby for joining. Great stream. Finally, listen, it's nice to have only like 4 people talking about United, all United fans, not us fans trying to flip and debate. Made this a 4-hour stream. So listen, it was nice to see you guys. Make sure you guys do smash the likes, follow Hardy, subscribe to Ali's channel, get him to 100 so he can finally do a stream. Subscribe to Toby's channel as well. Follow all of them on their socials. And yeah, man, listen, I do have another stream at 7 p.m. in 1 hour time. I'm doing a stream with a Bournemouth fan. So do tune that in. And yeah, man, listen, smash the likes. We'll see you next time. Come on, you Reds. We're winning the league.